Yo, 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 we are back. We are back. We are back. Let me do something real quick before I do this. Make sure to hit the like button. Anyway, back again, back again, back again. Um, so yeah, man, this is the first new stream of the year. I haven't really thought of a whole lot of topics for this one. I was able to jot down a few. I know we got that new Wonder Man trailer that dropped. I know we got the Captain America trailer that dropped. I know we got the Thor trailer that dropped. What else do we get that happened? I think that's it. I know there's been a lot of talk with Supergirl. Now that we officially in the new year, we can finally move forward and look forward to a lot of these movies and TV shows that are dropping. So I got a little bit of stuff I want to talk to y'all about, man. Nothing too crazy, nothing too major. So just kind of bear with your boy a little bit. So yeah, man, what has been going on? I'm gonna post this to Twitter real quick. I just think that Elon Musk might as well just go back to call this Twitter. Stop calling this X. Anybody jumping in, please definitely hit that like button. Like I said, the main thing with me streaming going into this new year is definitely doing this more consistently. So my streams, as far as the schedule is, will always be 8:30 p.m. CST time on Thursdays. So definitely be on the lookout for more live streams as the year progresses, because this is definitely something I'm trying to just do more consistently of. So anyway, man, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's go ahead and do it. And yeah, that Captain America trailer that we got to look at, was it last week? Supposedly these are leaked trailers, man. I honestly don't believe that these trailers are leaked. I believe that Marvel is leaking the trailers um to try and get the word out there. Obviously, because we in the year of 2026 now, and they're trying to build up some hype. They're trying to build up some attention for Avengers Doomsday. And I honestly don't believe that the trailers that they dropped were leaked. I think they did that on purpose to get people to get interested in these in these movies. So with that being said, it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My excitement right now for Avengers Doomsday is like, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably say at a 6 right now. It's not really high. It's not really high. But the Cap trailer I thought was okay, man. It was nothing special, nothing that really gave anything away. If y'all can hear me clearly, give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comment section, or a thumbs down if I sound kind of wonky. Aside from that, um, the what other trailer did we get? We got the Thor trailer. Okay, so Thor. A lot of people said Thor sounded scared, and the fact that he was asking for the strength from his father and all the All Fathers before him, it really showed that maybe he senses how dangerous, um, Doctor Doom is going to be, right? And a lot of people are saying that they're glad he went back to the Thor Ragnarok look, but he feels like he's the more serious story we got in the past movies, and that's something that I'm happy about, because I didn't like Thor 4 at all. I thought Thor 4 was garbage. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all thought the same damn thing. I sat through that thing, man, and the more we got into the movie, I kept hoping it would get more serious, but it never did. And I honestly wanted to jump on my phone and just call it a night, because that movie was that bad. But it looks like we're getting back to a more serious story, so that's the good thing, right? Um, like I said, the trailers weren't much, man. It's just showing them, you know, showing their kids. And obviously, we know, if you watch the Fantastic Four movie, that came out, was it last year, the year before? Of course, you saw the behind the sneak clip of Doctor Doom looking at you know, what's the name, Invisible Woman's kid. So yeah, man, I think there's gonna be a lot of kids featured in these future MCU movies at some point. And like I said, not super excited right now. I know a lot of people are saying, just go telling Marvel, just go ahead and drop the X-Men clip. I ain't even checked that out. I saw like a small snippet, a picture of Cyclops, using his eye beams and his beams, and that was it. I didn't see nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to watch anything else, because I want to see it in all its actual glory when it's officially dropped. And I seen something online saying it's gonna be released it's gonna be in theaters. It's not gonna be like a YouTube thing, but eventually it's gonna hit YouTube because it would be stupid for Marvel not to put it out there. But am I excited for what Marvel? I mean, for what Marvel has going on right now? Not really. Like I said, it just the road to get there. I've said this many times. It just does not feel exciting, um, and it's just kind of got me sitting on the outside, just like, all right, I guess once we see more stuff, once we see the official trailer, then I think it'll really get my juices flowing. But right now, I'm just kind of like, I ain't that excited. But we'll see. Outside of that, I know we got Spider Man new was it no brand new day, that's the title, right? Spider-Man brand new day dropping. So I'll we'll see. I don't think there's that much of a story right now. I know it's another kind of a team up thing, him and supposedly it's him and it's who else is supposed to be in this damn movie? I think Hulk is in the movie, but I don't think they're going after the Hulk. And it's him and it's the Punisher, right? So Spider-Man and the Punisher going after the Hulk. And I wonder what happened to Bruce. Did he go back to having that split personality where it's him in the driver's seat until Hulk takes over? So that's gonna be, we'll see. Interesting to see, man. For me, honestly, I try not to look too much into who's gonna be in the next movie until I actually sit down and see the movie for myself. I know a lot of people kind of do that behind the scenes and look at what's gonna happen and who's gonna be in the movie and all this other stuff. I try to avoid that as much as possible because I want to see the movie for myself without actually ruining anything. And it's hard to do in this day and age, man. It really is. But yeah, so new Spider-Man dropping this year, Doomsday dropping this year. Um, I gotta look it up, man. I really gotta look this up. What Marvel movies are dropping this year? I think we're also getting as far as the TV show. Daredevil is supposed to be dropping this year. I don't know if we're gonna be getting the Punisher TV show because I haven't heard nothing about that filming. So I don't think that's gonna be on the docket. But let me see something else. So let me see. Marvel 2026. 2026 movies or release dates for stuff they got going on. Let's check this out. At least while I'm sitting there talking to y'all, we can at least talk about it and see what Marvel has coming up this year. So let me try and bring this up real quick so y'all can see it. Hopefully it comes up. And bada bing, bada boom. Let's see something real quick. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Kind of share screen. Boom, boom, boom. Upcoming Marvel. So here we are. Here we are. All right, y'all. So y'all can see what I see. And let's see what upcoming stuff Marvel has. And let's see here. Let's see here. So the release date going into this year, the first thing we got, of course, is Wonder Man is dropping at the end of this month. I have no idea what the hell this is. And then, of course, you got Daredevil, and that's coming out in March. This I'm looking forward to. This I'm excited about. Because I like the last season. The last season was good. And then, of course, you got Spider Man Brand New Day coming out July 31st. Surprise, surprise, it's coming out at the end of the month. And then I believe after that, as far as the live action stuff goes, it leads straight into Avengers Doomsday. And that comes out December 18th, 2026. And I guess at some point, we're supposed to be getting a Vision Quest. It says reportedly, okay, so yeah, I don't know when this is coming out. But it just kind of feels like it's maybe a little too late for this to drop because the Wanda show ended back in 2022. So 3, 4, it's been like 3 or 4 years by the time this stuff drops, right? So the stuff confirmed is Wonder Man dropping in a few weeks. Daredevil Born Again dropping on the 30. I'm dropping on the February, and then of course after that you got Spider Man dropping in the summer. So at the end of the day, man, you got some stuff dropping, and I'm not gonna sit here and act super excited about it because, um, well, Daredevil is the most I'm excited about. Spider Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm curious about that. Spider Man, I'm curious about simply because, um, it's gonna be him mainly by himself. There's not gonna be any of his friends, Ned and MJ, up there to help him because obviously they don't remember who he is. As we saw at the end of the last movie, he went in to probably talk to him, but seeing that they're kind of living the good life outside of the dangers that came with him being Spider Man, he decided to not interrupt him. So they doing their own thing, man. They living their own life. So, I'm very curious, but I just wish it was a standalone film and he wasn't doing the team up thing with the Punisher. But, we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. I'm pretty sure whatever happens in this movie is definitely gonna be huge leading into the next one, Doomsday. And then of course you got Daredevil. And some of the stuff that happened in the last season is starting to escape me, except for the simple fact that, Daredevil had to deal with being shot, and then I forgot what kind of took place at the end of that season. I think he was finna go in on the Kingpin or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but we'll just have to kind of wait and see. But yeah, there's probably at least like one big major project, which is Daredevil. That's the only thing I'm super excited about. Like I said, by the time we probably try to get to a trailer in for Avengers Doomsday, the official trailer, then I'll be more excited about it. But right now I'm just kind of on the fence. Because I just want to see more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that trailer, the X-Men trailer, maybe it'll get me riled up. So, we'll have to wait and see. But what else do we got here to talk about? So, Avengers Doomsday, y'all. Are y'all excited about it? Like I said, on the scale from 1 to 10 right now, I'm probably definitely at a 6. My excitement definitely ain't that high for it. So there's that. Um, like I said, movies to look forward to. We kind of just covered that already when it comes to the MCU, at least. Not a lot of movies in the MCU I'm super excited about. That was just really one TV show, none of the movies. Like I said, once we get to a big trailer, then I'll probably be excited. But I was kind of looking at some of the stuff earlier, and there really wasn't a lot of stuff out here that really was just catching my attention. Supergirl is dropping in June of this year, and I'm just kind of like, all right. I don't know why I'm not excited for Supergirl. It's just I think the goofy tone I'm expecting it to be is kind of got me on the fence, and then I wasn't really excited at the end of Superman. I was like, what is this? Why are we with this goofy tone that he gave us? So, and then people are already saying that it looks like Guardians of the Galaxy, and especially with the headphones, because she got the same headphones that Peter Quill has, I believe, in the first Guardians movie. So it's giving Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. So we'll have to wait and see when the movie hits. But I don't know. I'm hoping to be a little more serious than Superman. But like I said, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm not really super excited about that at all. Um, but it is what it is. Uh, Clayface. I still don't understand why we even getting the Clayface movie. I feel like James Gunn completely flipped the DCU kind of upside down. I don't know why. After he announced the decisions, after he announced his slate in all these movies, because really, if you go look at the slate, I mean, we ain't really even got like what 90% of the slate that he promised us. We only got Superman, I think Supergirl, and Supergirl. What else did he say we was gonna be getting? That we have gotten so far? Superman, Supergirl, um, the Lanterns. I think the Lanterns are dropping this year, so that's something I'm looking forward to. So Lanterns and Daredevil, two TV shows, but not movies that I'm excited to see. But Supergirl, Lanterns, Superman, and what else has he talked about coming out that came off that list that he came out with some years ago? We actually getting because there's not much. It's maybe like 3 or 4 projects that he announced that he said was dropping that we actually get. Everything else has been completely shelved, or he's made up some new stuff in the meantime. I don't know where in the world we got this Teen Titan stuff at. Um, but it seems like he's kind of doing the same thing that the old regime did, which is kind of, throwing stuff out there and seeing what sticks. But I am just like, dude, the kind of goofy tone that the Superman set. And I know that he said every movie is gonna have its own feel to it, it's gonna have its own tone. I gotta read that Supergirl comic to see, but it don't feel like it's sort of different from Superman. Um, yeah, I'm not happy that we got to deal with the dog being in another movie. Hopefully, the dog is not in a bunch of advertisement because that crypto, Anzo, whatever the dog's name is, it was in almost every single piece of advertisement from this past year, and I'm just like, I don't want to see that again. Let Supergirl be the front and center of this movie because it's called Superman. Excuse me, it's called Supergirl. Not Supergirl featuring crypto. So let her have the main stage. Anyway, man, unless anybody jumps in, your boy probably won't be streaming for too long tonight, but I'm happy to do this. Like I said, expect more definitely next week. I'll be back same time, 8:30 p.m. CST time. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably out there recovering right now, chilling or something like that, because everybody probably went out and got drunk and had a lot of fun. But yeah, man, this is definitely gonna be a crazy year for movies when it comes to the superhero stuff because you got a mixture of a little bit of DC and some Marvel stuff. So hopefully it's gonna be an exciting year. Hopefully it's gonna be an exciting year, and hopefully by the time we see more trailers, more clips, different things like that. I try not to watch too many of the clips, but hopefully once we see more stuff, I'll start getting excited about it. But right now, I'm kind of like, I'm scared for 1 to 10 when it comes to what DC and Marvel are doing. I'm like at a 6 at this particular moment. So, we'll see, we'll see. Um, Something else definitely, boy, has to get into, man. I've been slacking on is comics. I'll try and get to a story or something I'll get interested in. Hopefully by later this year. Because Static is one of those stories that I should have got more of, but I didn't. I fell flat after I read that first book, and I haven't got anything since. So I'll see moving on if there's anything out there that catches my attention. But it's the new year, man. It's a new year. Your boy's trying to move forward, put out more videos, live stream definitely a lot more often. I would say at least trying to stream, like I said, once a week. 8:30 p.m. CST time. That's my goal weekly to stream because it's just something that goes with like making YouTube videos. You got to stream. It goes hand in hand. Anybody jumping in, definitely hit the like button. Just sitting there chilling, man. So, like I said, just covering some of the superhero stuff that's dropping. Talked about Marvel, Doomsday dropping at the end of this year. Of course, you already got the two trailers, Captain America and Thor. Everybody is waiting for that X-Men trailer to drop. I've tried not to look at anything. I only seen a couple pictures here and there, but other than that, I didn't really look at them hard. I just kind of saw them in passing on Facebook, and then flipped right past them because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to have anything out there before I really want to see it. And living in this day and age, it's really hard, man, not to be spoiled by anything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what they do with I'm looking forward to see what they do with this X-Men trailer. I can't wait. I know people didn't really care for the Captain America or the Thor trailer because obviously they didn't really talk about much or show anything. With the Cap, it was just him with his kid. With the Thor, it was him praying to his dad and the All Fathers to give him strength, and that was it. That was it. And I'm pretty sure we'll get something for Spider-Man before the month is over. Or going into this, February, March. It's the closer we get. I know we'll start getting more advertisement and stuff. And I'm really curious to see how that leads into Doomsday. Um, yeah, so I'm really excited about that. What else? Like I said, we got Daredevil coming out uh February or March. I think it's March. That I'm most excited about. I enjoy season one. I really did enjoy the past season, so I'm looking forward to see what they do with that the most. Everything else I'm kind of up in the air about until we get more trailers or we get closer to these projects. But best believe once like Spider Man and you know Avengers Doomsday, once some tickets go on sale, your boy is definitely going to be getting his ticket because I definitely want to be sitting front and center when that movie drops. I think that's one of the things I missed. Like when Infinity War came out, I was like one of the last ones to see it. I didn't get my ticket until like super late. And by that time, I had already seen or heard all the stuff that happened. So I definitely want to be front and center with Avengers Endgame and not miss a damn thing. It's hard not seeing anything because of all the stuff that people post in this day and age. But it's just something that I'm trying to do. Stay in the dark as much as I possibly can until I see this movie because you don't want to go in knowing too much. You want to go in with some surprises because if you go in knowing everything, then it's going to take away, in my personal opinion, the fun of the movie. Even though you don't, even though okay, this person ain't gonna make it, that person ain't gonna make it. You want to go in, just kind of in the dark as much as you can. That way, you're not going in, okay, knowing this person is not gonna make it. How does it happen? I want to stay in the dark as much as I possibly can. I don't want to see anything until I actually see the movie in theaters. Anyway, like I said, I won't keep the stream going too much longer. Probably like maybe like 5 more minutes, and then call it a night. I didn't know how much longer I was gonna have this stream going, just because I didn't have a whole lot of stuff to talk about, and I know everybody's probably out recovering or something like that from having too much fun last night. I chilled last night. I was up watching Fast Five at 8, and that was just it. It was a chill night. I didn't do out and do anything crazy or get drunk or nothing like that, which doesn't bother me, man, because I'm not a big drinker, so I didn't need to go out there and get drunk and you know, God forbid. So yeah, man, 2026 officially here. We got the road to Avengers Doomsday is here. I was talking about on the DC side, you got Clayface. I don't really care about that. Maybe when I see a trailer, it'll get me interested. Right now, I don't really care about that. Of course, you got Supergirl, and a lot of people, like I said, are talking about how it looks like something out of Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe I just need to read the comic to see what the vibe is. Obviously, I believe she's in space. She's not on Earth. And then, I think the suit that she's in, that's something I meant to talk about when the trailer dropped a while back. The suit that she's in looks really good. It's definitely an upgrade from the suit that she got from Superman, because that suit looks very similar to the one that Superman wore. The new suit she got looks more fitted, a little slimmer. It looks better. It looks way better, man. I think the gold really pops. I'm looking forward to it. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is having crypto in another damn movie. I'm sorry. I wish he would have stayed on Earth with Superman, just because it's like he was in enough as Superman. The advertisement, especially, we don't need him in another damn movie. I, I'm not really super excited for Supergirl, but I am curious about it. Yeah, I'm curious about it. So, hopefully it's a good movie, man. I don't expect it to be too serious. From the looks of it, it's gonna have some kind of jokey moments. So, we'll just have to wait and see how this movie turns out. But I'm not super excited about it, man. And like I said, when it comes to Clayface, and um, I believe that the new Batman, that doesn't come out to next year. I think is it 2020, 2027. Let me see something. Hold on. Let's see. New Batman movie. I don't think that comes out until 2027. It was supposed to drop at the end of this year, but yeah. So it films this year and it comes out next year in October, which is really crazy, man. Because the last one came out what in 2023. I think the Batman came out in like 2023 or something like that, and that's just too long of a wait. Yeah, it came out back in 2022. It looks like, and that is just way too long of a wait, man, for this movie. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So anyway, a couple more minutes on this live stream, man, and then I'll just go ahead and be calling it a night. Hopefully next week we can get more people in here, man. Hopefully by the end of the year, man, we could have like up to like damn near like I don't know 50, 60 people, way more people than we got right now. I believe as long as I keep doing this consistently, we'll be able to get more people in here. But this is just the first new stream of the year. Your boy really just kind of jumping into it and really just gonna keep jumping into it every single week, and just grateful for all the support. But yeah, man, the Batman Part Two is gonna be filming this spring. Fingers crossed, and then the movie will drop next year in October. But man, it is such a long wait. All right, and a long wait. All right, and the 1 minute warning, yeah, the 1 minute warning. But that's just a long wait, man. I just can't. I'm disappointed we gotta wait this long. Um, I wonder who they got as the villain. Because, like I said, I don't really like looking up information, too much information in movies. I just want to kind of be in the dark. If that way, when the movie drops, I could be more surprised. But I'm gonna look up to see who they got as the villain. Because if they filming, that means they already got the new villain out there. I think it was supposed to be Clayface, but then James Gunn took Clayface and put him in his movie, so now they got to roll with somebody else. A lot of people were already assuming it could have been Victor Freeze because of the way that the city was, um, kind of some of the parts of the city got hit with the dam breaking or whatever, and so they figured, okay, this is a perfect time to have Victor Freeze in it. But nothing's been confirmed with that either, so we'll have to move on and see who the next villain is. I don't even know, but I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. So yeah, see that minute warning has already passed. Anyway, I think anybody who checked out the stream will check out the stream later on. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right now, man. I appreciate anybody who can drop by. Please also support my channel and check out my videos as well. Your boy will definitely be coming out with more. Catch you on my next live stream. Thank you all for watching. We out. Hopefully next time I'll be able to have more topics.